Okay, so in this example, I'm going to demonstrate using a double scripted array, and I'm going to do that to create a list of names. So names are going to be character strings, and we learned that character strings are just simply arrays of character that are null terminated. So I want to first define two constant sizes that I'm going to use. One is going to be the max size of my name. So I'm going to use pound defines for this. Max name size, and I'll say 20 characters. And remember, with pound defines, there's no semicolon. And then the second one is going to be my list size. And let's start with just 5 things in my list. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is define my list, my name list. So it's going to be an array of characters, character array. I'll call it list, or maybe I'll call it name list. And it's going to be a list of list size names, and each of those names is an array of characters of maximum max name size plus 1, because if the max name size is 20, if I enter a name that's actually 20 characters long, I still need to have room for that null terminator. So I need 21 slots or elements to hold a 20 character name. So let's just take a look at this. It's a character array, it's double scripted, and I can think of that as an array of arrays. An array of strings, a list of names. There's the first subscript is the size of my list, so that indexes the rows, if you will, and the second subscript indexes the actual strings. So let's try and use it. So I'll just do a little for loop to enter names. So I'll go from I equals 0 to I is less than list size, and auto increment I. And then I will do prompt the user with a printf statement. And I'll tell them how big the maximum maximum name can be. And then I'll read the name with a scanf. So for reading strings, it's %s is the format. And I just say name sub I. So remember, instead of, there's no ampersand when we're reading strings. And if the string was just name, oh, pardon me, it should be name list. If the string was just name, I would just say name. But because it's an array, I say name list underscore I. And then that's it. I've read my array. So when I'm done, let's do a little for loop, which will be almost the same. So I'll cut and paste. But this time, no scanf, and just print the elements of the array. So print, and because each array element is a character string, I just do print. I use the %s format. I'll print them each on a new line, and print name list subscript I. So that's going to go through my list from I to the list size and print each name that's been entered. So let's go ahead and build that. And run it, and I'll enter some names. So Dave, Sam, Max, Elise, and it prints them back to me. Okay, so that's using a double scripted array. So it's really an array of strings, but because a string is an array, it's in that sense an array of arrays. So name list is an array of character strings, which in reality is an array of arrays. I'm using 2 indexes. The first index indexes into my list, and the second index is the character array itself. Okay, so that is it for that example.